distant path begins to breathe in time. Your shadow moves inside my mind like waves that never leave the shoreline. Delayed guitars fall into space. Every note leaves a silver trace. My pulse aligns with the kick below, a quiet rhythm, steady and slow. We are echoes in slow motion, floating through this deep blue ocean. Every breath sound becomes our home. Would we ever feel alone in this pulsing afterglow, where the silent feelings grow? In the distant glow we stay, half the night and half in day. Shadows ripple on the wall. Filtered scent begins to call. Your reflection moves in time through a four-chord minor line. Kick drum steady, breathing low. Trip hop rhythm starts to grow. Bass beneath the fragile tone makes the emptiness feel known. We are midnight currents flowing under quiet skin, carried by the undertow of everything we've been. Guitar echoes drift apart, tracing circles round my heart. Hi-hats shimmer soft and tight, guiding pulses through the night. If we sink into the sound, would we finally be found in the space between the waves, where silence softly saves? We are midnight currents flowing under quiet skin, carried by the undertow of everything we've been. Sidechain breathing slow and wide, patch collapsing with the tide. Midnight currents pulling through, every note still leads to you. Shifting shadows cross the floor. Filtered scent begins to roar. Soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart, holding broken worlds apart. Snare expanding through the space, leaving trails we can't erase. We're crossing ground. promises we couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replayed. Exhale and slowly cease, leaving traces of release. Static fades but still remains, echoed softly in our veins. clouds drifting, time moves slow. dissolving silver air, leaving fragments everywhere. Distant glow begins to fade, but the rhythm always slow. Shifting shadows cross the floor. Filtered scent begins to roar. Soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart. We couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replayed. traces of release. Static fades but still